Vibhuti Jha, one of the primary focuses and a lot of talk of the town, if I may call it, here in India has been his wife Usha, JD Vance's wife Usha, and her Indian origin, and how that love story really, panned out in the United States at the Yale University and all of that. But when we look at it from the voter perspective, from the influence on ground that it might have, daughter of Indian immigrants settled there, making it big, both of them, husband and wife, living the American dream, how much of that would resonate with the voter?
We Indians are, as Shreya, you would know, both sentimental and emotional. And I coined a word called sentimotional. So we Indians get very sentimotional about hearing a potential political candidacy going up in the American political system. But be that as it may, as Dr. Harrison very correctly said, it is president's agenda. Usha will have absolutely no role in swinging any votes. As it is, 80% plus Indians vote Democrats. I don't know why. So the point is very important here. Usha will definitely shows a class of her own because she has clerked with Chief Justice John Roberts and also Brett Kavanaugh. So she has definitely a merit of her own kind, of a legal eagle, if I may say so. So she is very sharp, and she has also seems to be shaped up JD Vance's life. And that's truly remarkable. So, that Indians are very successful in India, in the United States, is very evident from the way Indians are rising up in the American political system. But I wanted to say also this part here very clearly, that, American expectations from politicians is very skewed and very unfortunate. I put it in this way, that they want their candidates to be absolutely pristine, clear when they enter political life, regardless of whatever their past life have been. So it becomes unfair to treat with people that as if they are as holy as the Pope, as virginesque as Virgin Mary, and as Jesus-like to take all the brickbats and the stones that are thrown to them. Reality is different. And that's what is important here, that Trump has shown that regardless of the fact that he was an ace critic of him, he has brought him back into the party. And Vance, he endorsed Vance's senatorial bid 2 years ago. He endorsed him there. Not only that, people complain, or people have observed that he doesn't have administrative experience, as Dr. Harrison pointed out, and that's very correct. So did Obama. Obama had only 2 years of senatorial experience, but he catapulted to presidency straight away. So, experience is sometimes highly overrated, just as I have said that in the first debate between Biden and Trump, I said age mattered. For Trump, it didn't. For Biden, it did. And as I say, even a 50-year-old man can be lifeless. Man or woman could be lifeless. So, it's a very interesting scenario. He's brought in somebody who is definitely 30 years younger than him, if not more. So there is a definite turn to the future and the youth, which needs to be enlisted.
I also want to, Vibhuti Jha, understand from you, Kamala Harris has said she's ready to debate JD Vance, and you may differ on this and call me out on the fact that I'm, talking about the Indian origin factor once again in this discussion. But, the focus goes to it inevitably, to Kamala Harris's background as well. But do you think that, just the fact that these Indian origin candidates go out, probably make a dosa somewhere, or, speak in Hindi, speak a few words in Hindi, and try and cater to their voter base, is where it ends? It doesn't go any further.
You are absolutely correct. Remember, no president wins the presidential election. No governor wins his gubernatorial election because of Indian votes. So let's not delude ourselves in believing that we matter. What is important here is to show their identity, that they have not lost their roots. Because this America is, call it, it was once upon a time called as a melting pot. Now people are talking about a salad bowl. So, where your independent identity is maintained, you are showing to the people that though you are an American, you retain your roots and your identity. That's why the idli dosa thing goes on. It's not to cater to the votes. It's playing to the sentimental gallery of Indians. But reality is that in this election, people are so clear. 80% of the Indians who vote Democratic are not going to vote for JD Vance or Trump because it is Usha. What is going to happen is that I saw a video of a black comedian, very forcefully saying that Trump is the white nigger. It was very funny to hear him say that. He's a white nigger. Look, he was shot by a white guy. He got up and he said, fight, fight, fight. He is our guy. I'm going to vote for him. I was not going to vote for him. These are things that are going to matter. Mainstream is going to matter. Indian votes by themselves, yes, in critical
Okay.
states, the swing states, it will matter. That's right.